Hi guys, welcome. Okay, so I have been getting so many questions from you guys about like my system, what I do daily, what you should be doing daily, to just make sure that you are building your business as strong as possible and as fast as possible. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you guys through with my daily, weekly, monthly system type deal that I do to, again, make sure that I am just being the best business owner that I possibly can. So, first things first, you need to have a goal. Okay, you cannot, if you do all of these steps without a goal, you're basically working towards nothing because you have no idea what you need. You have no idea what you need to work on. You just have no idea where you're going. So you cannot do these steps and then, not have a goal because, again, a goal like without a plan, like, is just nothing. Like, you have to have a plan. And in order to have a plan, you need to know where the end result is going to be. So what I highly recommend you guys do is, especially at the beginning of the month, right? Get your charts out, whatever your chart is. I don't want to show, so I'm not going to show her name, but if you're going Ruby, get out your Ruby chart if you aren't Ruby yet, and if you're new, then your main goal should be going Ruby. So get out your Ruby chart, find out how many distributors you need, how much volume you need, calculate all that stuff because, again, these goals are going to be something that you actually want. So if if you say, okay, I want 25 distributors, but like for what? When you only need 5. You get what I'm saying? So, make sure you know exactly down to the T what you need, what you want for whatever promotion that you're going for. If you are already charted for a promotion, then go to the next one. So if you're already charted for Ruby, your goal this month shouldn't be going Ruby. It should be getting charted for Emerald for the next promotion and then getting that promotion of Ruby this month. Does that make sense? So you want to get your promotion for Ruby this month, but you also want to be charted and set up for your promotion for next month. So you're a step ahead of the game. So that is the first thing. Make sure you know what you're doing, what you need, and where at, and all of that. So again, you can't do that without your chart. So get your chart out. Okay, I need 5 distributors this month, and I need everyone to get to 400 group volume. Where do I go now? What do I do? And now I know what I need to do, what I have, and what I'm missing. So that's what I'm going to focus on. So after you figure out, your goals, things like that, write them down. Write them down. Because again, if you don't write them down, like, it's just not going to work. It just doesn't. Hold on, where is mine? Okay, so like right here, I have to edit mine for this month, but so like for right here, I wrote down how many little customers I want and how many distributors I want for my personal promotion. So again, when you're filling this out, when you're, signing up customers and distributors, you're not like, oh my God, I need like 105 more. No, you were like, oh wow, like I already have 4, now I just need 2 more. You know what I mean? It makes you feel good knowing like you're like scratching, checking things off your list. Like celebrate, the small things. Like even if it's 1 distributor or 1 loyal customer, that's still amazing. You're still going towards your next promotion. So again, celebrate the small victories too, but just make sure you write them down. And I just am a huge believer in the universe and things like that. And I feel like when you write stuff down, that it's kind of like a written contract with yourself and the universe that it's going to happen. So make sure you're writing them down. I didn't do it for the longest time, and I did not meet any of my goals for the longest time because of that. I write them down every single month. Last month I said I wanted to get 30 loyal customers. I got 38. So make sure you're writing your goals down, again, because you just need to know where you're going, what you need, things like that. So that's 1. So now, how do we get there? How do we figure out what we need to be doing? Okay, so we do the same thing every single day, all day long, every week, every month. You do the exact same 5 things. So you want to be posting every single day. You want to be messaging every single day. You want to be following up every single day. You want to be adding every single day. And then you want to be getting on phone calls every single day. And personal development too. So that's 6. So I'm going to go through all these. So posting. So posting is something that I feel like a lot of people struggle with in the beginning. And even with staying consistent, I don't know why. For me, it was never like an issue to post. I was always a poster before, like obviously was posting different stuff, but I love taking pictures, so it was never a problem for me. But you want to make sure you're posting every single day. Like you can message 1,000,005 people, it doesn't matter. If you're not posting about it, people will not take you seriously at all. Your Instagram, your Facebook is your business front, like your storefront. And if you're not posting on it, people think you're closed. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? Just like Walmart, if you drive by Walmart and their lights are off, oh, they're closed. I'm not going in there. You know what I mean? They wouldn't have their lights off, if they were open. Same thing with your Instagram and Facebook. If your lights are off, if they don't see anything on there, then they're not going to respond to you. They're not going to reach out to you, and they're not going to be interested, and they're going to unfollow you. Because, you guys have to understand that you are not the only distributor that they're following. You're just not. So, think about, in your situation, when you were looking to join or when you were looking to try the products, who do you think you would have gone to? The person that's posting all the time, being so excited about it, like loving the products, using them, making money from their phone, like showing you proof that they are and being so excited and pumped up about it? Or the one who posts like once a month and then you don't hear from them forever? Who would you go to? This person. You know what I mean? It's the kind of common sense. You have to be posting, period. It takes 5 minutes. You have to do it. If you're not willing to do it, and if you're not going to do it, then I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You might as well just close your account, because you're not going to get anywhere. You have to be posting if you're working a social media business, a network marketing business. You have to. So again, I'll just kind of go through a little bit of this. What do you post? So on my actual feed, I post only pictures of myself, my family, pictures I would normally post even if I wasn't an It Works distributor. So let's turn this down. Okay. So pictures that I would actually be posting. So again, me, my daughter at the beach, my living room, me, coffee, me, us, drinks. Like, if you went to my profile, you could not tell that I was annoying It Works distributor, because I'm not. I post pictures about me. I want people to join because of me, not because of It Works. I want people to find a connection with me. Me. That's what your pages are for. They're not for to just blast, It Works, join my team. That's annoying. No one wants that, and people will unfollow you and block you immediately. Don't do that. So again, post pictures of yourself, post pictures of your kids, post pictures of your family, post pictures of your pizza, post pictures of your coffee, post pictures of your living room, post pictures of your house, post pictures of the beach that you're at, post pictures of, just stuff that you physically take. Yeah, sometimes I go on Pinterest and take coffee pictures or something like that, but most of the time all of my pictures are pictures that I actually take myself. So get in the habit of taking pictures all the time. I tell my team this all the time. Literally, if I'm at a restaurant, I take 5 million pictures. I take a picture of the menu with my sunglasses and my drink. Take a picture. I take a picture of me and Dakota at the restaurant. I take a picture of, my food when I get it. Take a picture. I take a picture of 55 different things, angles and things like that, and I don't use them all that day. I save them in my phone. So when day comes where, I just don't have nothing to post about, I didn't go anywhere today, I was in my pajamas all day, I have something to post. I can use that later. Same thing with selfies. I get ready once a week. I leave my house once a week most of the time, which is church, which is when I get ready, I do my makeup, I do my hair, I have on clothes. And those are the days where I go and I have my sister come over. I stand by a tree. I sit on my bed. I sit at my desk. I sit on the curb with 55 different shirts on and, do different poses, holding up keto coffee, working my business, holding Dakota, whatever I want to do, whatever I'm thinking. And I just take 1 million pictures and I just change my shirt over and over again. And it literally, and I just save all these pictures so I have them and I can post them all throughout a week when, again, I'm wearing my pajamas all day and I don't do anything with myself. So get in the habit of taking pictures. Have your husband, spouse, mom, whoever, your kid, whatever, put on a couple different outfits, take your butt outside, and stand by a tree and take a picture. You don't have to go anywhere. Go to a park with your kids. I do that all the time. Every time I'm at a park, like this picture was taken at a park. And it was something like different. It was a cool background that caught people's attention. It was bright. It was crispy because it was outside. And I literally just held my phone up and smiled. And that's all I did. And I did like a, work one. And you know what I mean? Like at a pool. Like this is me just, at a pool. Like my sister literally took 105 pictures of me. Again, this is me standing outside my apartment. It just in a dress randomly. Where's another one? This is the same outfit. This was the same day. Sitting by a tree on my phone. Like that was literally the same day, but I used them in totally different weeks of time. Another one. I found a brick wall that was really cute. I was like, oh my God, I'll just take a picture of this brick wall. Go find cool backgrounds. Get a brick wall. Get a bright, colorful wall. Like whatever you want. Pick something that's pretty in the background because that's going to draw people's attention. If it's like a whole bunch of like clothes and stuff, like no one really wants to see that. You want to make sure it's a good background. So like this one, I could have took it the other way where you would see fence and trees, but instead I faced this way so you can see the pool in the background, you can see the bright sky, things like that. So you want to make sure your pictures are bright, colorful, fun, things like that. So that's a little bit about posting. Messaging. You need to message people. We are in a network marketing business. Network, meaning you have to reach out to people. If you don't want to reach out to people, then this is not for you. Reach out to people. You need to reach out to hundreds and hundreds of people. I've been doing this for 3 years, and I literally message at least 100 people a day. And I've been doing that since day one. If you come to me and are upset because you're not getting any customers or distributors, and you tell me you messaged 30 people today, I'm going to tell you that you need to message more people. It's just how it is. In any network marketing company, you need to reach out to a lot of people. That is our job. Our job is to get the word out. Our job is the word of mouth. It is our job. It's not a TV commercial's job. It's not a billboard. It is our job. They are paying you to get the word out. So, how I do this, well, I'll go into like when I do all this stuff later. So I just message a crap ton of people, and it takes me 0.5 seconds every message. You can message your Instagram followers. You can message your Instagram people you're following. You can message Instagram people that like your posts. You can message Instagram people that view your stories. You can message your Facebook friends. You can message your people in your contacts list and so forth. Your job is just to offer this to every single human being possible because you never know who wants this or who needs this. And this is a huge thing with messaging. You cannot expect people to join you or order from you that day because it's not going to happen. And I don't want you guys to go into messaging expecting that because it's not going to happen. I will repeat this. It is not going to happen. It does not happen. And if it does, it's literally like 1 in a million. We live in a world where people live paycheck to paycheck. That's just the way of life. So you cannot expect them to join or have $99 or have $100 for products that day. If you did, you catch them on a good day. So high five to you. And people need more like exposures after exposures to fully trust you. And that's another thing with posting. If you message them and have a conversation with them and they're interested, they're going to be watching you. They're going to be watching what you're doing and how serious you are. Again, if you're not serious, your Instagram profile is your first impression. If you're not serious, they are not going to take you seriously as a business owner, and that's not what you want. They're going to watch you. So you want to make sure, again, that you are constantly posting. No excuses. It does not matter. Literally, girls are in the hospital having babies and posting at the same time. Like, there's no excuse. It does not matter. And following up with them, and that's another thing. People are not going to, do it right away. So you need to constantly be following up with them. And this is where this comes in. You need to go to Walmart, Target, the dollar store. I don't care. Wherever, and get yourself a planner, because when you're messaging at least 100 people a day, which you all should be, you are going to have a lot of conversations. You're going to have a lot of people interested. You're going to have a lot of people asking questions, and you need to write these people's names down. If you don't write these people's names down, then messaging them was just a complete waste because you're never going to remember everybody. You just aren't. So, Okay, so this is basically like, this was Wednesday of this week, so I'll just show you guys. So this is everyone that I talked to on Tuesday. So basically how I do it, today's Saturday. So every person that I like responded to me in some way, even if they said, what are you talking about? What products? Any response, any positive response that they get back to me in my messages, they go in my planner. So I write their names down for the following day so I can follow up with them the next day. So like for instance, today's Saturday. Everyone that responded to my messages today is going in my planner for Sunday. So I can follow up with them tomorrow because, you know, you want to keep the conversation going. You want to keep, you know, their interest as long as possible to get through the whole conversation. So those are all these people that responded to my messages, and then these were all the phone calls that I made, and this is going to be the next part. You want to make sure that, you know, if anyone is interested, whether it be the product or the business, you want to make sure that you're scheduling phone calls with these people because, like I said, I've been doing this for 3 years, and we just started this. But I have had conversations on Instagram and Facebook that literally take me about 2 weeks to actually fully get the full conversation out, and it is so frustrating. It takes forever for people to respond. They forget to respond, and then sometimes they ghost you for like months at a time, and it's annoying. I want to know if you're interested right now, and if you are, let me give you all the information, think about it, and then let's get this done. Because again, you don't have time to have these conversations over a month's time. Like, it's just stupid, and it's such a waste of time. So, you know, if I'm messaging someone, I'm like, hey girl, you know, I'm loving your profile. I think you're super pretty. I think you would love our products. Could I send you some information? She says, yeah, sure. I'm like, awesome. So when is a good time for me to hop on a phone call with you just for 5 minutes so I can tell you what I have to offer? She'll say tomorrow at 5:30. Awesome. Cool beans. Put her name down for 5:30. I say, cool, got you down. Just send me your number so I can save it, and we'll talk soon. And then I call them. And this planner, I got this one from Target. It is I forget her name, Ashley G. That's the brand. It goes by hourly. I like it because it goes by hourly, so I can write down my calls. But then it has a lot of room over here, so I can write down my like other people that are like I haven't gotten that far yet in the conversation that I need to follow up with to get that far. So you want to make sure that you are calling these people because again, it's going to save you time. It's going to give you better results faster, and you're going to feel accomplished. You're not going to feel like, oh my gosh, like I just had this full conversation and nothing came out of it, basically. Because when people hear your voice on the phone, hear you so excited, they are more excited. Like, anyone can copy and paste a message on Instagram, and it's just annoying, and nobody really wants to talk on Instagram. Like, wouldn't you rather just have a 5-minute conversation and the girl tell you like everything she has to offer, and then you're like, oh yeah, I like that, I want to do that, because she like is so excited about it. You can't get that personal connection over texting. You just can't. So you guys got to get on the phone, get over it, pull your big girl panties on, do it. Once you do it the first 5 times, like, it's so fun. Like, I love talking to people on the phone now. Like, it gives me so much more time to be with Dakota and like clean my house versus sitting there trying to have a conversation for months at a time. It's just stupid. What else? Oh, the next thing is growing your network. Because again, when you're messaging 100 plus people a day, eventually you're going to run out of friends or followers on your pages. So you want to constantly be bringing new people in. So again, you can do this number of ways on Instagram. You can just go down your newsfeed, click on all the people that like the photos and follow them. You can go to your actual followers, click on profiles, and find and then click on photos to like the people's pictures. I only add the people that like pictures because those are the people that I know are active because they're actually liking something. So instead of going to like someone's followers list where you could be following a whole bunch of inactive people, like, it's just better and smarter to follow people who like other people's pictures, just so you can like actually follow like people that are active still. And same thing with Facebook. I just go down my newsfeed and click on a profile, click their profile picture because I don't have time to like scroll through all their pictures. Like, I don't care. Click on their profile picture, and then like you'll see all the likes, and I just like them, or I follow them, or add them. I don't follow guys because they freak me out. And I try not to follow people that are under 18. Sometimes you can't tell. Like, I had this one girl, she looked like she was like way older, and like what kind of picture she was posting, and she was like 14. I was like, oh my gosh, I would kill my kid if she was posting like you. But, like, she was, like, all out there, we'll just say. So, yeah, try to make sure that, you know, if you see someone with, like, braces that has, like, pigtails, don't add them. You know what I mean? But sometimes it happens, and same thing with other people from companies. I don't add, like, people from Younique or, like, any other company, just because I want to protect my business, and sometimes, again, they slip through the cracks. When they do, I just block them, no big deal. And personal development. You want to make sure you're personal developing every single day. I don't care if it's a 10-minute video. I don't care if it's reading a chapter of a book, reading your Bible, listening to a sermon, like whatever gets you feeling happy with yourself is what you need to do when you wake up. If you guys work a lot, listen to something on the way to work. That was my thing. Like, I had Dakota, like, when I started, she was 3 months. So I didn't have time to just sit down and watch a video. Like, I didn't have time. So, like, every time we went to a doctor's appointment, because it was, like, an hour away, I would literally put on self-development instead of music and just, like, go. And, like, same thing with church. I don't listen to music at all in my car. I always put on a YouTube video or something like that. You guys can go to YouTube video, you can type in motivation, you can type in inspiration, inspiring, like anything like that, and something will come up. They're like 10-15 minutes, they're not long, but it just makes you feel so dang good. And in this business, people are here, like, people just want to tear us down all the time. Misery loves company, and it's really easy to get sucked into that trap, and I don't want you guys to feel like that. I want you to feel good about yourself, what you're doing, and what you have to offer. So you need to make sure that, especially if you're not getting it at home. Like, I don't have a husband, I don't have a boyfriend. My family in the beginning was super, super non-supportive. Like, I didn't have anyone, like, cheering me on, like, go Jamie, go. I didn't have that. So personal development was super, super important for me. Like, I feel like if I didn't do it, like, I probably would have quit a long time ago. Just because you need that when you're pouring into other people and giving them motivation and being inspiring. Like, you have to have that in yourself to give it to others. So make sure you guys are really doing that, and make it a routine. Do it when you first wake up. Do it when you're in the shower. Do it when you're driving. Do it the same time every single day, so you don't forget, or you are like, oh, I was too busy today. No, like, make it not an option. Make it a priority. I promise it will change everything. So here are a few people that you guys can look up on YouTube that's really good. Jim Rohn, Eric Thomas, Les Brown, Mel Robbins, Rachel Hollis. Those are a really good start. John Maxwell is really good. They're really, really good. So look up those people. Okay, so that was basically all of what I do. So now I'm going to tell you kind of where I do it in my schedule. So I'll just start with, like, my nighttime routine. So at night is when I make videos for my team, where I train myself, basically, where I will go on YouTube and just research network marketing, things like that, because I want to be the best in my industry so I can be the best, and so I can be the best for you guys and teaching you guys what to do to be the best. So you want to make sure that you're, just like school. Like, if you're going to school for a career, you want to make sure, like, you're, about the career. Like, this is a career. This is a real industry. So make sure you guys are, like, doing your research about it. If you need help with that, just let me know. So I do stuff like that. At night is also when I follow up a bunch of people. So that is, like, because Dakota's asleep, that is the time where I literally stay up till 3 in the morning sometimes and just message everyone. Especially if I was busy for the day and I didn't get a lot of messaging done. It happens, just like going to work or just like missing a day at school. You have to make up the work you missed, period. It's up to you. It's your responsibility. This is your business. If you are busy for the day and didn't get much done, sacrifice your sleep and get it done. It's only going to help you. You can sleep when you're a millionaire. That's my thought, okay? So make sure you're taking responsibility and action, for your business. So again, that's when I, just follow up with a lot of people, message a lot of people. Even if I did it for the day, like I said, I want to be the best. So that's what I do. And at night is also when I will create my post for tomorrow. So instead of running around like a chicken with my head cut off, if I'm busy with appointments and calls and things like that, and I know, especially if I know I'm going to be busy, then again, this is your responsibility. You know you're a big girl. You know you're going to be busy tomorrow. Write your post up for tonight and do it. So what you can do on Instagram is you can go and pretend like you're posting a picture. You click the next button like you normally would. That's a video. And then you can like write your post out, blah, 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 blah. And then click OK. And then instead of clicking the share button like you normally would to make it post, what you'll do is you'll click the back button, and then this will pop up. It says save draft or discard. So when you click save draft, what it does is it comes up right here in your save drafts, and so you can click on it. So like, okay, we wrote our post up for tomorrow. So here's tomorrow. So what we do is we go to post it, and we click on our save drafts.
It tastes just like lemonade. It tastes like a lemon, like
what is it?
You guys remember those?
Oh,
back in the day.
Ignore me. Next, and then there's my post. It's already typed up, and then you just post it. So literally 5 clicks away, and you have your long, emotional post that you just did, that you just created last night. So again, do this every single night. It's not going to come easy to you guys until you get into the habit of doing it. And I'm telling you, when you get into the habit of doing it, your business is going to be so much easier. Like right now, you probably are literally running around with you're like a chicken with a head cut off because you feel like you have so much stuff to do. But it's just because you're not taking advantage of the small increment of time where you can plan all this stuff to make it easier for you. So plan your posts at night. Go and get your mind right. Do some personal development at night. Put your kids to sleep. Sit down, listen or read something, get some inspiration from it, put a heartfelt post together, and then save it in your drafts. And then tomorrow, when you're at the doctor's appointment, waiting to go back, post it. Done. It's already done. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to freak out. You know what I mean? So do that every single night. I do that every night before I go to bed, whether I'm going to be busy the next day or not. I like to have it just done. And then I wake up. I usually wake up and I will read my Bible, and do all that stuff. And then that's when I start, responding to messages that I messaged last night, putting people in my planner, and that is when I just live my daily life. So whatever I have planned, I make sure that I'm messaging when I can, I'm adding when I can, things like that. So like, when I go pee, I'll message 10 people. When Dakota's eating lunch, I'll message, 25 people. When she takes a nap, I'll message 100 people. When we're playing at the park, I'll add, 50 people on Facebook, and then I'll go play with her. Whatever you can do, like when you're going to school, sit in your car for an extra 5 minutes before you walk into school and message 25 people. When you go to the bathroom at school, add 5 people. When you come out of school and are about to drive to your job, sit in your car for another 10 minutes and message 25 people. When you get to your job, sit in your car for another 5 minutes, message 25 more people. When you go into your job, work your job. When you come out, message another 25 people. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't need hours and hours and hours in the day to do this business. You just need to find 5, 10, 15 minutes of time to just get it done. Because like I said, messaging people takes literally 5 seconds. Like, you can literally send 10 messages literally within 5 seconds. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. And like, that's it. It's done. But you just have to find those small increments of time to make it happen. Literally, I used to go to the bathroom, like pretend I had to go to the bathroom like 25 times a day just to message people. Like, who cares? Like, you know what I mean? And stay up an extra hour, guys. Sorry, if you guys are busy during the day and you really can't get anything done, stay up an extra hour. Like, you're going to thank yourself when you're making $2,000 a month. You're really not going to care about going to bed at 9 o'clock. You're not an old lady. Stay up till 12, stay up till 1, stay up till 3, whatever you want to do. Dakota went to bed when I first started at 8 o'clock at night. I would stay up until 3 a.m. and work my business and message people and like follow up with people and do all of that. And I would wake back up with her at 6 in the morning and go about my day. I sacrificed a lot of sleep for my business in the beginning, and it got me to Diamond. If you want to get to Diamond, you got to do what you got to do. And again, it's so freaking worth it. So worth it. Because at that time, we were living in a really bad situation. Now we have our own place. thanks to $2,000 a month. You know what I mean? So sacrifice whatever you can. What was I gonna say? If you're out to dinner, all of y'all are on your phone when you are waiting for your food. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of scrolling, really pay attention to that, because I find myself doing that all the time. I'm like, but I was on my phone all day. I feel like I didn't get anything done. It's because I was too worried about what everyone else was doing and I wasn't working my business. Like, that was my fault. You know what I mean? I do that all the time. So catch yourself. If you're doing that, catch yourself. Don't scroll, because you will scroll for hours and not realize it. And same thing with Pinterest. Don't go on Pinterest and be pinning a whole bunch of farmhouse stuff and wonder where the time's gone, that you didn't get nothing done and no one's responding to you because you were literally on your phone pinning stuff all day versus actually messaging people. It happens. Just be accountable for it. So yeah, that's basically how I do that a day. And I just, during the day, I do following and messaging basically, because my post is already done. Oh, and then I do my Instagram stories all day. So your Instagram stories is a really big hit now, because people are paying more attention to stories versus actual posts. So if you notice that your stories are getting 300 views and your photos are getting 30 likes, that's okay, because that's how everyone is right now. Instagram stories come up on their page more often. So again, if you're posting consistently on your stories, guess what? Your stories are going to be on more people's pages. So that means what they're seeing on your stories, they're going to be more interested in. They're going to keep getting that exposure. They're going to keep wondering what you're doing and things like that. So basically with my stories, I basically just document my life or my day from when I get up to the time I go to bed. So for example, this morning I posted a picture of my Bible and my verse that I read. Simple. That was what I did. And then maybe I posted a video of how I make my keto coffee, because that's what I did next. And then I kind of let a couple hours go by, and maybe I'll do a before and after picture. Swipe up if you're interested. Cool. Some interaction, showing people what the products do. And then maybe later I will post a funny video of Dakota, or a video of her going down the slide. Something where they can hear my voice, they know I'm a real person, they know my daughter is real. On social media, you have to kind of prove that you're a real person nowadays, especially if you're reaching out to people, because just posting pictures, they want to hear your voice, they want to hear you, they want to see your family, they want to feel you. So don't be afraid to post videos. Videos are awesome. People love them. And then maybe I will post a picture of me and my team working on a Zoom or something like that, or a chart, someone's chart, and I'll be looking for my next Ruby, who wants to make an extra $500 a month or something. Or maybe I, went and bought milk and be like, oh my God, I'm so thankful for this milk, because I remember before this business, I couldn't even afford a gallon of milk. Post, things throughout your day, non-it work stuff, so Dakota going down the slide, my Bible, things that have nothing to do with it, but then also incorporate things that do have something to do with it. You using the products, someone else loving the products and getting results, what you're looking for in a teammate, what your paycheck is going to, things like that. So incorporate all those things, and I literally do it from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. And again, posting that stuff literally takes 5 freaking seconds. It's so easy. I can show you guys the story that I did today. Where is it? It's just so easy. So this one, I posted just this picture. It was about God's voice and Satan's voice. I posted a little farmhouse tip because people really are liking, my farmhouse stuff. Then I posted a picture of results. And then I posted, this was basically Dakota working with me. She was at my desk, and it was really cute. And it just basically says, this means everything, because tonight she watched me inspire my team and said, Mommy, I want to work like you. And it said, teach your kids to dream, inspire, be more love and passion. Which was really, something special to me, because, I'm all about Dakota, learning how to dream and how to be more than just, a person behind the desk or a person, that works for someone. I want her to do what she wants to do. And, when she said that to me, it just, gave me the chills. So I posted about it. It was nothing annoying or spammy. And then, this says, diamond in my name. It's my certificate for going diamond. So people are like, oh, she's diamond.
Guys,
and then, oh, my voice is annoying.
My favorite.
So this is just me. My auto shipment came. I'm telling them about the greens, why I like them, why Dakota likes them, then tell them about Keto Energy, why I love it, what it tastes like, things like that. Dakota using it. She loves using it. So if your family and stuff, get your family on board with the products. People like to see that. Literally me doing it too at the same time. People want to see you using it. And at a poll at the end, I said, if you guys want more samples, if you guys want to earn samples, let me know. And the poll said, it gave 2 options. They always give them, if you do a poll, give them 2 positive options. Just so don't say, vote on my poll. I don't know, just don't say like, I'm interested, I'm not interested. Like, don't give them the option to say not interested. Say, send me info. I want samples, like 2 positive things where they can vote. You know what I mean? So, if you're like, okay, sweat or vote if you guys are interested. Yes, not interested. Like, don't do that. Be like, I just need some more info. I want to do this so bad. Like, give them 2 positive options. So again, it was like, I want free samples. Send me info. That's what mine were. So that's a little bit about polls. And if you guys are it sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Once you get the hang of it, like I said, like just figure out your schedule. Figure out, okay, this is when I'm going to set my post up. Okay, this is when I'm going to do personal development. Okay, this is when I'm going to message everyone. Okay, this is when I'm going to follow up. Figure out when you can do all these through your schedule and just do it. It sucks in the beginning because it feels like you're kind of adding more to your plate, because it is in the beginning, but once you get used to it, like I use this example all the time. It literally is like brushing my teeth now. Like, I don't even have to think about it. Like, I just do it. It takes 21 days to create a habit in your mind, in your body, everything. So, if you do it for 21 days straight, not skipping a day or anything, your body will eventually just do it automatically without you having to think about it. So make sure you guys are trying to do that. What was I gonna say? And I think that's basically it, guys. Like, that's all I do, and I do it all day long. Post, message, follow up, getting on calls, adding, and personal development every single day, all day. That's all I do. Just make sure you guys are having fun. You don't want to suck the life out of you. Make sure you're having fun. Make fun videos like that with your kids, with your spouse, whatever you want to do. Include them, and just have fun with this business. Know where you're going, and be excited to get there, and be excited to help other people to get there too. Because once you help enough people, you're gonna eventually get where you want to go, and it's just so rewarding. So I love you guys. I hope this helped you guys, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon.